Shut up, I don't want you to restore pages, I just want you to do what you're told, you stupid website. I mean browser. Looks like we might be live, I can't tell. I would ask you what you're laughing at, but this is not for that.
It's just a thing. Apparently, there's a thing that do you think Bob Saget looks like Ted Bundy? And there's loads of pictures. I'm like, yeah, he does.
Okay, thanks. Hello everyone, and welcome to a terrible stream for terrible people with a very, very completely... it's a complete non sequitur of an intro. How are we all doing today? We are back in the living room space because I made the USB ports work by unplugging everything and then plugging them all back in one at a time, and then none of them didn't work. So, you know. But fun fact, fucking annoying bullshit. My computer has done another dead, and I think it might be the dead that was causing basically every other issue, which is that the PSU has decided to stop working, which is fun, but I'm getting a new one tomorrow. So I basically missed out on a day of work, but I've been like quite... What's the word I'm looking for? No, I mean, when the computer wouldn't work, but once I figured out what it probably was, I was like, okay, nonchalant? I don't know.
This is sick. Woot woot. Or what? For damn what?
What? This needs to be zoomed in because it is very small. Just like my pit. No, wait. That's not true at all. Yes, so I haven't been able to do any work today, but I am so far ahead in it. It's good. It's a good job that I had that distance between current videos and last video, because otherwise I'd be somewhat upset. I mean, I'm still upset. I've had to spend a fucking stupid amount of money, although technically I might get most of that back because I got the fucking original one from...
That's if Amazon friendly to you.
Well, I sent them a message saying, hey, this thing's broken. Can you help me? And then before I even got the reply, because this was on Prime Now as opposed to on proper normal Amazon. And before I even got the reply saying, oh, we'll see what we can do or anything like that, I just immediately got, your request for a refund has been approved. And I'm like, I didn't fucking ask for a refund. I asked for help. But sure, fine. I'd already bought the replacement power supply because I needed it ASAP.
Unless the guy who's working was like, I can't be arsed, just refund everything.
Refund, everybody gets a refund. I should have said, but I'm not sending it back, and they're like, fine. I mean, to be honest, you could probably get away with that with Amazon.
Climbing frame, come on.
Cat being an asshole. It's like it's her superpower. Cat, you get away from that, you shit. She walked directly towards the computer. She decided to piss on a pair of my pants yesterday, which was nice, but at least it was in the fucking bathroom. She doesn't do that normally, but occasionally she'll just piss on something randomly, and it's like, why do?
I think it's because she's old.
I think it's because she's an asshole. I think she does it on purpose.
She's an old asshole.
Like, if we knew that she pissed on everything, then we could take measures to prevent her pissing on certain things.
I have a job interview now. Good luck with the mighty Sir Sig. That would be awesome. Look, interview tips. Check them out.
Have you? Are you going to use all the internet interview tips? Because it's the only way. Nemesis wanted. I'm into hiking and kayaking by day. Vengeance and justice by night. Crime lord or deformed megalomaniac preferred. Why not both?
So that would be like, it's like Batman if he was a scout.
Scout man. No, Scout man. He wouldn't instill the same kind of fear. I want a refund on my life for all the flat earth videos I watched. You do know that no one... I can't speak to your life experience, but one assumes no one forced you to do that. But if they did, then they owe you the refund and no one else. Like all cats everywhere. Yes, she... like
Hello,
occasionally
pothead.
she'll be super fucking cute, and I'm like, oh, I like this cat. And then most of the time she's just a giant
Oh
tosser.
my gosh, her fur is so soft though.
Every day, she jumps on Mrs. Six's legs,
Just
and
sit.
she weighs fucking nothing until she jumps on your legs when she weighs about 50 kilograms or something.
It's because
She's
it's
a
all
sack
her
of shit.
fat weight is on the teeny tiny little pegs of her feet,
Until
and it just gives me. I get little bruises all over my legs thanks to it.
little toe bean bruises.
Yeah.
Although now that they're called toe bean bruises, are they slightly more adorable?
Yeah.
Even if they are bruises.
If it was actually shaped like a cat paw, I would probably like that.
You'd probably be like, cat, jump on me. Hurt me. One assumes good sex. What have I missed? I don't know. But, you're right.
I'm just arted out.
Yeah. Mr. Sick has been working on a project. I can't remember if it's something that has been properly announced in any way, shape, or form. So yeah,
Probably not.
it's a project. Cat, get away from my computer! You cannot be trusted.
Oh look, it's time to go outside. Okay.
Oh look, it's time to go in the bin. Actually, there isn't a bin big enough for a fat ass. And of course, you can't open the window now, so she's going to be a dick. Aha, I will escape from you, fool. Ushered out like a pro. Mrs. Sick was a doorman in another life for cats.
Just cats.
Just cats. But you've been practicing. I say practicing, trying out proper stuff in Vegas, and I know a bit about editing. And even I've learnt some stuff today. Mostly stuff that the thing about video editing is that you don't know how to do something until you need to know how to do it. And I kind of wish that I would go out and like learn new techniques, because then I could implement them more readily. But you don't, because who the fuck can be asked to learn? Learning is for losers and smart people.
You learned something today.
I know. We both did. You've learned a lot. And I learned something that I really should have known how to do fucking forever ago, which is how to change the resolution of the preview window. But I'd never needed to do it, and then you came in and go, I've done something. And I'm like, what? I don't know how to fix that. And then we looked it up. And it was actually really easy. Most of the stuff is really easy. But in the moment, you're like, can it even do that? I don't know. You weren't sure. You're like, can it change the resolution?
I don't know.
I didn't know. I mean, I'm sure it could.
Basic bare minimum of editing, which is putting little frames together, and that's
And
it.
your most fancy technique of slightly pushing something over something else so it fades from one to the other. You use that a lot. But cat girls are too cute to get shouted at. Unless they're trying to climb into your... Like, I need to put the panels back on my... I've opened up the computer because I've taken the power supply out, because I need to A, return it, and B, install the next one. And the cat's walking over like, ooh, wires. Ooh, space. I fits, I sits, etc. I'm probably going to have to put the panels back on just to make sure she doesn't...
Good job you got your leaf blower to get all the cat hair out of it.
Get the cat out of it.
Yeah.
That's still my favourite fucking purchase ever. If you ever need to clean electronics, like computers, get yourself an air duster thing. Not one of the cans. The cans are bullshit. The cans are bullshit because you spray them for long enough, they start going cold, which is really fucking weird. Like, I know, I get it, the physics, etc. I don't care. It's still weird that pressing a button makes a can cold when it blows air. But is that the cat?
Yep.
Right, she can fuck off. She can wait until she's being less of an ass. Words escape me. But yeah, get an electric air blower. They're amazing. I love mine. I'm such a grown up. I was like, this is so convenient.
I'm surprised though.
Are you?
Like, I've only really started working on the thing today.
Yeah.
And I've already got half the thing I want to do done.
Yeah. It's amazing how things get done when you do them.
I don't think it's that.
Your face.
Even though I had to do the artwork 3 times because I wasn't happy with it.
Yeah. This is why.
That's one of the things that's gonna about this is just I'm just gonna be really unhappy with all the artwork.
Right, I've done all of it. Now I'm going to do it again because I'm not happy with any of it.
Yeah. That's a creative curse.
I just try and... I always know that there's something better I could do. There's another visual joke I could add, but... Yeah, you will just work on something forever if you allow that to be the case. And
George Lucas it.
George Lucas, Jesus Christ. Like, I've remastered one video, and although it was a video that hardly anyone originally saw, and way more people saw it with the remastered version, but people were just mad about it. And I was just like, do you know what? I'm not going to bother doing it again. It seemed like a good idea at the time because, you know, the old version was shit. It used all my old artwork and it was just, yeah, but whatever. Throbbing. Who's throbbing? And what kind of throbbing? Hopefully not penis. Right, I feel like I've missed a load of whatever's going on.
More than likely.
I'm so blind as well.
Niels is going for a bartending job, so we can relate to that.
Oh yeah, we've both been bartenders. And so everyone wants to be a fucking wants to be a landlord, like an owner of a bar.
No, you don't. No.
Like you
Don't
really
do it.
don't.
No.
You have to be a very specific type of person.
Especially if you have kids. Don't do it.
Oh God, don't do that to them because it will
Let's
ruin
go
their...
run a pub. Come on, kids. No.
It seems like it'll make...
If you like having a relationship with your children, don't go for a pub.
In our Debunkies Award show coming up, you were nominated for several categories. Top Content Creator, 40k subs, Best European Debunker, and Best Point and Laugh Channel. That's not several, that's 3. I'm sad. There should be 7.
3.
Is it?
Is that 3?
Top Content Creator with 40k plus subs.
Oh, right, okay.
Best European, Best Point and Laugh.
I thought
I see myself winning none because that is basically my life.
I never win at all. That's why I don't see the point in doing lottery or gambling and stuff. I always expect to lose.
I win things that are kind of rubbish. That you're like, great, fuck's sake. It's like everything I
don't win things.
I've never ever won a thing that I've wanted to win. But I've often won small little trinkety type things. And I'm just like, why did I actually put any effort into winning that?
I have won something once when I was 5.
Well, you won that trip to Lapland.
I won a trip to Lapland.
That was a pretty cool thing to win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it was all downhill from 5.
5 was the high point.
5 was my high point, and then
Santa.
Past the age of 5, it all went fucking
Met Santa,
shit.
didn't give you a PlayStation.
I don't think PlayStations were around when I was 5.
He's fucking Santa. He should be able to give you a PlayStation. He's fucking magic. If he can't do that, what's the point? Can you give me the PlayStation 7, please? And he'd be like, cleverly like, oh, actually, it won't be called that. Fuck you. My version of Santa's a bit of an asshole. Much like my cat. Hello. Hello. People saying hello. Many people saying hello. Yeah, so we've learnt stuff. You're getting work actually done.
Yeah.
You were saying, I'm not sure if
is...
this is the right length when you haven't recorded a script or anything yet, have you? Actually, I don't know why you're animating it if you haven't recorded the script
I
yet.
have got a script, I just haven't recorded it.
Yeah, so you need to do that so you know how things will work.
Shush. I was mainly seeing if it would actually work and fit.
Yeah, if it would function.
But
Which...
the main thing I'm worried about is consistency.
Yeah.
And drawing the characters properly.
I mean, you're always going to get a bit better, but having characters that look the same or recognisably the same is
Girlfriend
important.
just lost 16 stone. That was a big shit.
Oof. That is a hell of a shit. See, 60... that's like a person. That would be like shitting a person. That'd be like shitting you, actually. Oh no, you're not 16 stone. I just realised, sorry. You're not that much.
Jesus Christ. Wow.
Sorry, I forget how weights work. 16 stone is me when I'm light.
Fucking hell. Dude. That's so mean.
How much do you weigh?
Probably about 12.
Probably 12. You're
I
gonna
don't
go weigh
know.
yourself.
I've had a pizza, so it's probably a lot more now.
I had pizza and chips 2 nights in a row. To be fair, it was the one pizza, and we both saved half each, which I was very impressed with us both. That's a good point. We don't have the kids at the moment because they're away. They've gone on a sort of a holiday, but it's just with their grandparents, whom they and they won't be going to see anyone. They just live near a beach, so it means the kids can get out of the house and stuff. But it's kind of nice. But they'll be back on Wednesday, I think.
Someone said they're going to Scotland. Is there anywhere that recommended in Glasgow or Edinburgh?
No. Don't go to Glasgow or Edinburgh. There you go. You're welcome.
Saved you a trip.
I'm pretty sure the people from those places would just tell you to leave. Yeah, in Glasgow, I've never been to Glasgow, but what I've heard about it, if you like drugs...
I don't like converting. I don't even know how much I weigh. The last time I got weighed, I was like 168 pounds, whatever that is. Definitely overweight, but at least I'm not chunky or hot or the
spherical.
Oh Lord, here coming size.
Yeah. Neither of us are spherical.
I can get up without I can get up. There you go.
We get big confidence boosts from the kids when they always tell us that we're not that fat. Thanks, kids. I'm not that fat. I am fat, I'm not that fat.
I always think I'm bigger than I actually am.
Oh yeah, you think you're fucking enormous.
Well,
when some asshole says you're 16 stone when he doesn't remember what that means.
Well, it's like when I went to the opticians, and I always think I'm big, and then there was a woman, and she sat down, and like half of her stomach, she was sat up straight like I was, and half of her stomach covered half of her thighs, and then I looked down at mine, and I was like, no, nothing touches my thighs.
No.
I'm pretty sure that I'm not fat then.
Yeah. Yeah, you're fat, but you're not fat.
I don't know. I think the main issue I have with my weight is just because of
food being delicious.
Apart from food is delicious, but I think it's mainly because of having kids, and just
that's my excuse.
Yeah.
When we had kids, we both got fat.
When I had kids, I gained shitloads of weight.
That's true, but
I used to be teeny tiny, and now I'm like chonk.
You wanted them.
True.
And no one else to blame but yourself. It's not their fault. We were talking about this last night, just the concept of people who blame their kids for existing, and it's so fucking baffling to us. I'm sure we've discussed our philosophy. We both share basically the same philosophy, which is your kids didn't ask to be born.
Voluptuous.
Voluptuous.
I have been called that before. Actually.
But it's not voluptuous.
It's usually involving my tits, and that's what they've been called before.
You have big old biddies.
Well, they're not that big.
They're pretty big. They're rather nice. I like your tits.
I have been asked.
I am a fan.
I have been asked like 3 times if they're fake.
Yeah.
Which baffles me, because mine are not even that big.
They're not that big. They're reasonably sized. They're big naturals, large naturals. That's what they call it. That's the genre. But Fanny, it's shocking. Fanny, go and look. I enjoy a bit of expensive Fanny myself, so thank you.
I forgot about that.
You forgot about.
I forgot about the Fanny.
I think the thing about the Fanny is not just him saying Fanny, it's the fact that he pays so fucking much to say it each time. It's completely ridiculous.
Fanny is a fantastic word, though.
I like Fanny as a word on its own. It's one of those ones that I really don't like as meaning genitals. It's just, I don't know. It sounds puffy. Puffy vagina. I don't know. I don't know if there's any particularly gross ones. I mean, we always end up coming to words for genitals because this is a top tier show.
It's not about the size of the titties. It's about the proportion of the titties.
That's true. If you were a bit smaller, but you had a bit smaller tits.
When I was 8 stone.
Yeah, they probably looked fucking ridiculous on you.
Yeah, the amount of people who like complimented me on it or asked me questions about my tits because they looked huge.
And you had...
because I was really small, so they looked massive on me.
I can never remember if you've punched yourself in the face with your own tits from running and stuff.
I have jumped and hit myself in the chin before.
Never given yourself any black eyes.
Which is why I always hold them if I'm doing anything.
It's always
sports bras. Oh, I love sports bras.
When you're walking around the house holding your tits so that they don't interrupt.
It's not that at all. I have to do that because they catch on door frames and stuff. So.
Oof!
Yeah.
I usually only catch my pocket on my enormous penis.
It's because I forget how far they stick out, so I have to make sure that they don't hit door frames and catch.
That's a quick. Am I the only person who gets their belt loops caught on doorknobs?
No, I do that.
The handles, not the knobs. I don't think I've ever caught one on a door, but I've ripped one off of a car.
Never caught a knob.
Never caught a knob in the belt loop.
Yeah, I have before.
Have you ever torn one?
No.
I have.
But
and I was like,
fuck's
sake.
I have nearly fallen over because of it.
Well, you caught and then just went. I imagine you sort of tilting on your axis.
Yeah, I did.
Legs in the air.
And I had to balance myself.
That's really funny.
That's what you get for running around the house.
Yeah. Oh. I'm so glad the kids never ran directly into anything. I mean, it would be good if they did, because then it would explain a lot, but that's a terribly mean joke. And I'm sorry, kids, when you listen to all of these in the future. Daddy loves you, really, honest. That didn't sound very... Oh, of course I love my children. They're just fantastic when they're not around. Love them.
They have my traits of...
That's probably the problem.
Being a dick, so... There you go.
No. I mean, oh god, they're so funny though. Some of the shit they come out with fucking... Oh. What was it the other day? One of them was playing a game and they play a lot of Minecraft, obviously. That's what one of them said. We do 2D, but sometimes our ideas need 3D, and that's why we do Minecraft Creative. And I was just like, that's fucking deep, blood.
I'm 7 and this is deep.
She wasn't trying to be deep, but yeah, she had to express her ideas in 3D shapes. It's great.
This is like, this is beyond paper.
This is beyond this rudimentary fuck. I mean,
don't start saying caught things in a zipper.
Oh god.
That's not good.
I only recall. Actually, no. I think I've done it twice. I
think you've done it more than twice.
Once a bit bad, and once really bad. Not. There's something about Mary bad. Oh my fucking Christ! That makes me cringe. but I have had my foreskin in the center with the zip all the way above it. I don't know how that works. I don't know how it's even possible to do.
Get it chopped off then. Then you don't need a foreskin anymore.
I like my foreskin, thank you very much. It keeps it lubricated and sensitive.
I like my foreskin.
I do like my foreskin. If there was a choice between foreskin and no foreskin, foreskin all the way. Foreskin gang.
Are you going to behave?
No. I refuse. Oh no, you took it to the cat. Still no.
Come on then.
Hey baby. Go straight for the computer.
I bet she does.
I bet she does. No? Not straight for. Will be eventually. I'll have to put the panels back on. How'd you get the beans above the frank? Oh God. Yeah, that's... Oof. That movie is so fucking funny though. Like, it really speaks to me as...
It's worse when you actually accidentally step on it.
Oh God, in the shower every day. Oof. I was showering myself. I've got this extreme pain in my penis. I look down. I love that. Totally real, true story.
Take F for foreskin.
F for foreskin. Yeah. F in the chat for foreskin. There's a doctor one of these days that's going to be giving someone a foreskinectomy. What the hell is it called?
A foreskinectomy.
I know there's another word for it, but I can't think of it. And I think foreskinectomy is...
Circumcision.
There you go, circumcision. Foreskinectomy. F in the chat for foreskinectomy. But there'll be a doctor performing a circumcision. Which is a fucking stupid name for it. Foreskinectomy. Foreskinectomy gang. And he'll just be like, F in the chat. Is this the Sir Dick stream? I'm always a dick. It's the Sir Circumcision screen. No. Yeah, we're as English people, we don't get the American obsession with lopping off part of your penis. I know it's not all of you, but I know it's a lot of you. And cut that out. It's fucking weird. Circumcision. Circumcision. Fuck's sake. Oh my God. Terrible. Terrible. I love it. Yeah. It's one of those things that some people get really weirdly defensive about. Yeah, I chopped off my son's penis. I just wanted his to look like mine. And I'm like, that is the last thing I would ever fucking think about. My son's cock doesn't look like mine.
Yeah, it's not the first thing you think about when your kid's born.
No. Yeah, it's there's a lot of poor arguments.
The first thing you think about when your kid's born is
Why did I do this? God damn it, I've made a huge mistake.
My wife is
And then they say something funny and go, worth it.
My wife is a physician. I'm going to tell her to use foreskinectomy.
Oh my God, we're starting it now, soon. And then, no one will get it because hardly anyone will be able to fucking spell it. And do you want your child to have a foreskinectomy? Right, just write the word. You fucked it up. You didn't spell it right. There's 3 Fs.
There's an F and a PH.
There's an F for PH and another F. for skinectomy. You have to spell it really weird. Yeah, I think if anybody... I mean, to be fair, I think anybody who can't spell circumcision shouldn't be allowed to have one on their kids. I think that's a really good fucking rule. You'd see the numbers cut in half, like a penis. Is that what... I watch a lot of... as some of you will know, I'm a terrible, terrible, terrible human. Not that I'm human, but I would be if I was. And I watch a lot of the Reddit spoken by robots videos. They're awful. It's the worst kind of content. And fucking hell, they're entertaining because they're Reddit stories. They're top Reddit stories. Of course, they're entertaining. And one of them I was listening to the other day is like things that grown-ups should fucking know but somehow don't. Cat! Yes, I know. You are a giant ginger turd. Stop. And someone thought that a circumcision was just cutting off the penis. Oh, that guy's circumcised. Oh, I feel really sorry for him. It's like, I mean, it's not great, but, you know, it's fine. It's like, oh, to cut it off. It's like, oh my God. Why don't you know that? I can spell turtlehead. Good for you. I mean, to be honest, you can write a word and say, I can spell, and it doesn't matter, because if someone says, oh, that's not how you spell that word, you say, that's how I spell that word. You're not thinking the same word, you moron. I used to know a Russian known Ivan Kikabolakov. I hope that's true. I feel like it's not. Have I got a Reddit? I do. Someone else made it, and I have no idea what won with it. Much like my Discord, it is not something that I pay any attention to. I did make my own Discord, to be fair, but I don't spend any time there. Circumcision is not castration. No. Well, castration is chopping off the balls. Castration is not chopping off the penis either. I'm assuming there's a procedure for chopping off the penis.
It's not common in the UK because we have common sense, apparently.
Because we're like, well, should we cut off part of his penis?
Nature put it there. Not. Maybe we should leave it alone. And the Americans like, nah, let's chop it off. Yeah, let's mutilate our kids.
I really like the comedian Jim Gaffigan, and he does a bit about religion. It says they kind of jumped about a bit. There's like, you know, worship on Sundays, no bacon, cut off part of your penis. It's like, okay, calm down. Do you want to go back to that bacon idea? Well, I can spell was when's extly, but I can't. But can't say E, but I can spell it. Very good. Is that Fallout 4 in the background? That is Fallout 4 in the background. That is just on the outskirts of the glowing sea. That I made that as a background. Well, I took a screenshot as a background just as COVID sort of social distancing was kicking in, because I thought it was funny. You just started drawing wasteland versions of us. Was it because of COVID, or was it because you were just bored?
Yeah, COVID.
COVID and bored.
It's apocalypse.
So yeah, there you go. I really like how well it works that I don't look like I'm just tiny in the back. I actually look like I'm in the background. I'm quite pleased with my placing. But if you sort of blur your eyes, it does make it look like you're just gigantic looking at me as a tiny humans.
I am 20 foot tall.
That explains why you weigh 16 stone. God, if you were that big and only weighed 16 stone, you'd be light as fuck.
Yeah, no.
Flip you over and shit. I did Omegle for the first time today. Someone actually asked me if I thought the Earth was flat. I asked why'd you ask me that, and he said to make sure you're not an idiot and then disconnect. Very cute.
Oh, sorry, Gary.
Oh no, you're allowed to call it COVID now. They even have specific things in the rating systems that you're allowed to talk about things and COVID, just to make, even though it has killed a lot of people, it's such a big fucking deal Deal. You're a dildo. Hail me. I got into an argument with a friend about whether a tomato is a fruit or a vegetable. Can't something be both? What is Graham Norton got into a serious accident? Fuck's sake. You're a terrible person. But is he red?
Huh?
Is he tomato-esque? I'm thinking David Dickinson, but he doesn't look like a tomato. He looks like an orange.
David Dickinson blends into brickwork.
There was a
picture of him stood by a fireplace and his face blended into the wall.
It's just a picture of a wall and just this vague outline of David Dickinson's face smiling menacingly from the wall. That's actually kind of horrifying. If you don't know who David Dickinson is,
he's a very over-tanned man.
He is probably the UK's one of two. You also have Dale Winton. He has that same kind of extreme orange complexion.
Yeah.
But yeah, David Dickinson is a fucking character though. Jesus Christ. Jeepers chips. Someone I think it was Bo Selector did a campaign to help people who are orange stop racism against orange people, and how David Dickinson became a fucking what kind of shows does he do again?
I don't know.
Like charity shops and fucking bargain hunt. That's what he does.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and that he got really good at finding a bargain to protect himself from the orangest peoples. Like he'd help his schoolmates because oh god, they had this little kid dressed in his stupid wig with his stupid hair and bright orange skin.
Oh, don't get me started on freaking conspiracy theories. My dad phoned me up, 45-minute conversation about
Nothing.
how he thinks the virus is originated from a lab in China, and he thinks he knows the proof.
About how he's been heard something.
My dad watched.
How do you know that, Dad? Are you a journalist or
Oh,
anything
God.
even approaching that?
But
All right, shut up then.
Thing is, he'll say that, and then he'll end it with, "Oh well, it's all fearmongers on the news, isn't it? Because it's probably not true anyway." I went, "All right, so you just spent 45 minutes wattling at me for no fucking reason. Thanks, Dad."
Only a strong leader like Thatcher can save the UK. Yeah, but you don't want someone who has literally no soul. I mean, there's so many jokes about her that I absolutely love. I don't know. I know Thatcher was not as bad as I was led to believe as a kid, but also still kind of a cunt. So it's all swings and roundabouts.
Politician, what do you expect?
Well, exactly. I mean, there's a good reason why British people don't like politicians, because politicians are assholes. They can't help it. It's like they're made that way. There was this guy with a sensor on his head for colour. He says, "Everyone is orange." It was one of the most fair statements I've ever heard through, though incomplete. Okay. Isn't a virus a UFO sunbird? Oh yeah, the video that I just published. Apparently this lady has done another video where she thought that birds were spaceships or something like that.
Oh,
I don't think I've covered her. If I have, I'm amazed I've forgotten that because that's fucking amazing.
No, you haven't covered that. I'd remember that.
I think I would remember that. I assume someone else has covered it. But that does mean that I will have to come back to her because that does sound very, very funny.
British people don't like people anyways. Yeah, but they keep frequently going out in masses for no fucking reason, or for the tiniest little fucking reason. And it's like, oh well, this is an excuse to leave the house and cause bother. Great, let's do that.
Oh, do what to spread more.
Oh god, it just annoys me. It's just like,
Oi, I'm a politician, you bastard. Well, how dare you? How dare you be one? What kind of politician are you? And what's your...
well, I guess I don't like
What's
you.
your constituency? Oh no, I can like a politician and still think they're a twat.
It depends why people have got into politics. That's the thing. If you go into politics because you're like, oh, that's a good way to make money, well, that's a bad reason to be a politician. If you went into it like, oh, I can actually make a difference, then yeah, good. You're a good politician.
Like, there's very few people who got into power who did nothing but, like, Bryce Phoebe says Thatcher was all bad, but I'd rather have her government than the one we currently have. At least she knew what she was doing. Well, then, if she was all bad, but she knew what she was doing, I'm confused at how that...
Yeah, that's a contradiction.
It contradicts itself. There were a couple of things she did that were like, I don't know. I don't fucking know. I can't remember. I just remember reading about her life, and I was like, oh, well, that's kind of a smart thing to do, but it can get outweighed by the bad. That's the thing. It's not the same. Unfortunately, life is fucking grey, and there are generally very few villains. I don't want to say there aren't any full-on absolute dipshits for good reasons, but you know, whatever. I take the Iron Lady over Trump. She would definitely beat him up. I could see that, and that would be fucking hilarious.
That's a hell of a wrestling match right there.
Oh my god, celebrity death match. Trump versus
Do you think we should
Margaret
start?
Thatcher.
Do you think we should start pitting politicians against each other in a death battle to see who's going to be prime minister?
I would respect that so much more, and it would save voting because we would end up with Mountain Dew, Camacho.
Yeah.
Fuck, I can't remember his fucking full name. I should learn that because it's a very important piece of knowledge to have. But President Camacho from Idiocracy, oh my god. I'm sure he was a fucking shit politician, but when you counter an argument with pulling out a machine gun and shooting at the ceiling, that's what I thought. Dead. Fucking what a film. I love that film so much. I mean, Trump was featured on a... He was
featured on all sorts of fucking shit because he likes attention.
Yeah. He beat up Vince McMahon. Which is also Thatchit equal Thatcher. Thatcher, see, now you're going into turning her into a serial killer territory, which again is macho. Is it called Macho Camacho? Oh my god, I didn't realise. Macho Camacho.
That's great.
Wow, Mr. Sick, I totally forgot about CBM. Thank you for reminding me. CBM? Can't be masked?
I don't know. Curly bowel movements? I don't know.
CDM.
What the hell is CBM?
CDM. Kudum.
Condoms, dildos, masturbation? I don't know.
Oh, that's the name of your band. All of their songs go like this. Bzzz. Cadbury Dairy Milk.
Exactly.
Everybody's guessing now. What the fuck? We don't like acronyms around these parts. Apart from my name.
Acronyms.
Nanachronizers. Is it acronyms? I always think of it as an acronym, which is wrong because they're acronyms, I think. Is that right? I am stupid.
Oh, celebrity deathmatch.
Oh my god, yeah. Celebrity deathmatch. Oh my god, it was so fucking just stupid. My favourite one was probably... I can't remember who.
Curly Browns. Now I know.
Someone versus Boy George.
That does sound like a what's that type of metal music where you basically grind?
Do you mean porno grind where they just go?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Called Curly Bowel Movements.
Yeah, be a porno grind band called Curly Bowel Movements. Mnemonics. See, I recognise that word and I used to know what it means. Looking at the artwork, it seems Mrs. Sick is Gigantica and Sir Sick is Dr. Psycho from the new animated Harley Quinn show. Yes. I've seen a bit of that and it seems kind of entertaining. Beavis and Butthead is amazing. We talked about that last week or the week before. Recently, at the very least. That show is fucking amazing too. Oh, and the best getting drunk and watching show ever.
We did that with Pick a Destiny a few times as well.
Oh, Pick a Destiny's. Oh, we should watch that again.
I like that when we got quite drunk and we watched it and they were like, you know what? I want to watch it again. So we watched it again.
We just watched it all the way through again and it was just as good. Fucking, that's such a movie. What a movie. And of course, the first time through, we're singing along to the songs somewhat coherently. By the time we get to the second time, long time ago, kickapoo, family, something, meatloaf, yeah. I'm sure I saw someone like reacting to that film, and they saw Meatloaf come on and start singing. They go, "That guy's really good. He should like sing and stuff." I'm like, kill him with fire. Oh, what a fucking film. I love the fact that his kids had to convince him to do that role. It's like, no, I'm a serious actor now. And like, Dad, if you don't fucking do this fucking Tenacious D film, we are going to disown you. He's like, oh, fucking hell, okay. He said, actually, it's pretty fun.
I'm one of those people who sneeze when they get into bright light.
They call it auto-compelling ophthalmic outburst. The fuckers call it a chew. Oh my god, they always do that. Like, dyslexic is impossible for a dyslexic to spell.
And lisp is bad.
Lisp has a... Lisp is said...
I think they do it on purpose, like with
They can't not be doing that on purpose.
Yeah, like with fears.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Oh, the fear of very long words is an extremely long word.
It's a really long word. And this fear of the number 13 has 13 letters. Yeah. I swear the people who named the fears are arseholes.
Funny arseholes, but arseholes nonetheless.
There's, what is it? When something's spelt the same backwards, is it palindrome?
I think so.
Yeah. The fear of that is a palindrome, I think.
The fear of palindromes is a palindrome.
If I remember correctly, I think
Oh
it is.
my god.
Yeah, I think people who name them are just arseholes.
Just got this reply on a YouTube vid about sun gazing just before sunset / after sunrise. There is little to no UV light emitted from the sun, which is why we can look at it during those hours.
Hema, if you want to send some fan art, send it to Twitter. It's the best way. Or to email it.
Yeah, the easiest way to get anything to me is either through my email or... Well, the things I check is Twitter and my email. And it's as simple as that. If you expect me, like I said, there is a Reddit. Don't expect me to be there. There is a Discord. Do not expect me to be there. But yeah. But my DMs are open. My direct messages are open on Twitter. So feel free to hit me up. I read everything. I respond to some of it. Sometimes I just don't think that I have anything to add or worth saying. Yeah. But I do read everything. Most of the time, if I'm responding to something, like recently, I've been trying to respond to most comments because sometimes there's just nothing I can fucking say. It's like a number or a letter or something. I'm like, okay, I don't know what to say to that. Although usually I just respond with a number or a letter, I guess. But I do try to respond to most of the first hour's worth of comments recently, just as an experiment. Even though that shit causes me major anxiety, but it's whatever. But just did enjoy something. I thought a palindrome was supposed to walk around a heavy armor looking like they're sick, fighting for a crusade. Oh wait, no, that's a paladin. You're a terrible person.
Fuck's sake, dude.
Best time to sun gaze is around 1 a.m., 1 to 4 a.m. Find a dark room, turn off the lights, and stare in the direction of your feet. That's how to sun gaze safely. Yeah, I like that. I also like the name Flat Earth Peer Review. You're not their peers. You thought about it. Abiophobia is the unofficial fear of palindromes. Well,
okay.
it should be the official.
What was the weirdest? Have you come across anybody who has a weird fear?
Yeah, your fear of spiders is fucking bizarre.
Yeah, but at least it's a
You
creature.
jump out of your skin. I'm surprised I don't see your skeleton running away.
One of my friends is scared of buttons. She cannot have clothes or anything that has buttons on them because she doesn't like them. She has a huge fear of them, pinging off and hit her in the face.
I remember when I first heard the fear of buttons, and it was buttons either on a shirt or pushing buttons, like on a keyboard or something. And the way they demonstrated it is they had a guy dressed as a pilot walk into the fucking cockpit and then start sweating profusely. And all I could think was, how the fuck did he get to that point? And not go, this might not be the job for me. Oh, that shit's fucking hilarious. I think someone did that just because they thought it was really funny. I'm not a paladin. Don't touch me, because you'll fucking die. Mostly from alcohol poisoning. Spindly spiders are all that scare me. Nothing else scares me. You don't find the ones with big hairy legs that have flat caps and carry pipes. Those motherfuckers give me pause. I had to get a boot and kick one into the wall because I was like, I am not fucking touching that one with some tissue. It will eat my arm.
Okay. So, hi, Guy.
Sorry, Guy.
If you had to, which limb would you cut off? No one will notice a little toe missing.
Yeah, that's pretty good. But I would go with something a bit more interesting. Which limb out of your arms and your legs you have to have one cut off?
Probably a leg.
Which one?
Don't matter really.
Do you not have a favourite leg?
No. I'm happy to wear a prosthetic leg. But I need my hands because I draw.
Yeah, I like my hands. It would be a leg for me as well if it was going to be. Because, if you can cheat and go, I'd lose a toe, it's like, well, no one cares. Like, I'd lose one of my toes. I wouldn't be happy about it regardless, but of everything. But if I had to lose something serious, it would definitely be one of my legs.
Missy.
Or both of them, and then I get those fucking blades and be a badass and run super fast. Basically turns you into a superhero.
Missy Sick needs high-powered laser pointer. That's how you get rid of spiders, and I don't like. All others are named and then taken outside or the softest of napkins. I do try to name them because apparently naming them kind of humanizes them, so you become less scared of spiders. It has worked. It only works on the spindly ones.
Yeah, she's less scared of the spindly ones, although you don't like them.
I don't like them, but
especially when they span the surface of like a building.
I don't mind spiders until they move. When they start moving, my brain cannot take it.
Your brain goes.
I go into panic mode, and it's really stupid. It's like a reflex.
Bad enough if spider lays its eggs under your skin. Worse if it's a goose.
Oh.
Oh, those fucking goose skin layer. You got fucking geese flying out of your legs. Like, for fuck's sake, not again.
Apparently, it's a psychological tactics to getting over your fear of spiders is by naming them.
The other thing to do...
I have done it with the kids so that the kids don't get scared of having them in the room because they can be a bit anxious.
The other technique is to imagine them wearing boots. Just a boot on each foot, and it's like...
Yeah, trying to imagine a spider wearing boots is kind of cute.
Especially the sort of rounded big boots, and they go clump, clump,
but
clump.
The house spiders, the black ones, I can't do them. They're too big.
I've just realised
They're really scary, and you can see the hairs on the legs, and I'm like, no.
The thing is, spider or wearing boots.
There was a spider in the bath this morning, and I walked in, and I went, like I usually do, and I was like, just give it a name, and I was like, Peter. I'm like, hi, Peter. And I sat down for a piss.
Peter, you're a twat.
I was like, don't move, Peter, stay there.
Stay there, Pete. Don't worry, Pete. Just keep...
Jumping spiders chase loads of pain.
Oh my god. But, like, really?
Yeah, I have seen it before.
That's amazing. I would watch the shit out of that. And then be kind of terrified that I might accidentally point it at myself.
It's one of the things
Talking about spiders.
Never been able to get rid of the fear of it.
Boris the Spider by the Who.
My dad used to sing that to me.
Yeah.
Every time he saw it, he would sing it to me, and he's like, "It's just a spider. It's just Boris."
Ever go out at night with a torch and look at the ground and see those spiders' eggs reflecting back at you? Well, I didn't. I just like the way they come into a room and they're just like, yeah, this was a good idea. And then they get a boot thrown at them. I don't hugely care about spiders, but I don't want them in my house. And I am not a nice person to spiders. I am one of those bastards that kills them all. Because at the end of the day, they broke into my fucking house. I didn't break into their house. Hello, cat. What do you want? Stop sneaking like a spider. Spider cat. Spider cat.
If the cat went after the spiders, which she doesn't, she'll go up to it and sniff it, watch it walk away. I'm like, get it, and she's just like, oh, whatever.
She might gently paw at it.
But she'll go after moths, and I don't mind moths. But it's the only thing she goes after, and it annoys me.
She only goes after moths.
Yeah.
It's because she's...
And sometimes flies. She doesn't usually do flies anymore now. She's a bit older.
Because it's too much like hard work, probably.
Yeah, but she'll go after moths.
I'll get fed anyway. What's the point?
Yeah, butterflies as well.
What's the point of having a purpose, eh, cat? No need to be useful. You're a cat. Fuck that shit. Time to be annoying. I've been bit by a brown recluse. It really messed up my leg. Fuck that.
Yeah, that's why I don't want to go to Australia.
Or any country that is warm at all. As much as you hate the cold.
Yeah, I'd rather be here.
Yeah. The beautiful thing about Angland is that it's not full of actual dangerous critters. Just there's like 2 or 3, and even those aren't that deadly. Yeah. I love trapdoor spiders. I don't. They are like genuinely quite. Ooh.
What is a trapdoor spider?
They build a little fucking. They build themselves a little They dig themselves a little tunnel, and they build a little door that's made out of the shit around the door and web, I think. And then they pop out and they grab things and then they go back in.
Let me have a look.
It will probably bother you.
Okay.
They're not like those really cute spiders that do the...
Oh God, no!
Dun, 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 dun,
I've
dun,
got a
dun,
teeny tiny little picture on Google. Look at, I haven't clicked on it. Oh God, its arse is massive. No.
No, too big an arse.
Ugh.
She's arsist.
I don't like no, I'm not good with big abdomens. No.
Right, we're coming up on an hour now. And I'm actually knackered, so I think I'm going to call it early today. Yeah, so even though my computer is currently in bits on the floor, it should be fixed tomorrow, and all the videos are made already for this week, so that's not an issue. Come back, come do thing, come enjoy, yeah, blah de blah. Alright, shut the hell up, phone. Oh, right, my phone's having a screaming match at me. Oh, probably because I was sat on it. Oh, for fuck's sake. There we go. Right, yeah. So yeah, short one this week, but I'm tired and I need to go to bed. So we will see you next time. Thanks for coming. Bye.